All right, listen, let's right this moment say college bowl season's fucking over. Let's look at it like Alabama's going to humiliate Notre Dame on Monday, blow them out of the fucking building. How is the number 2 team in the nation with 1 loss playing the undefeated number 1 team and laying 10? How does that work? Well, it works because Alabama's probably going to obliterate them. The game should be over quick, fast, and early. Alabama national champs. Truth be told, who fucking cares? Who really fucking cares? After 33 meaningless bowl games, who really fucking cares about college football? So listen, fuck college football. Season's over. I'm declaring it over right fucking now. I have a college bowl game on my site. Pay me, but fucking why? Now let's go to the NFL. And let's talk about it. The finality of the football season starts today. We're all in today, and it's play-in games. You win, you go forward, you lose golf. You lose fucking golf. And golf's not a bad thing either. But again, early today, Houston Texans are at home against the Cincinnati Bengals, where Houston normally dominates this matchup wire to wire to wire. For some reason, Matt Schaub remembers that he is a quarterback, and he is a pro football quarterback, and he was looking to get to be an elite quarterback, but this year, the only time he plays like an elite quarterback is when he plays the Cincinnati Bengals. And last year, Cincinnati came in on a pretty good roll, although it was Andy Dalton's first year as a freshman, as a rookie, and got his fucking head kicked. It was overwhelming. This year, the actual moment will not be overwhelming for Andy Dalton. Dalton will play to his level. Cincinnati, as a team, is a better team than the Texans right now. There's no two ways about it. There's no issue about it. It's men against boys. Texans can't get out of their way, limped into the playoffs, got humiliated down the stretch by New England, by anybody who was good, really, that played them. Green Bay, then Minnesota thrashed them. They fucking kicked their fucking ass. Please. Are you kidding me? And the Bengals really have played well, and they got over the snide where they went into Pittsburgh and beat the Steelers. Big win, big game, big moment. Now, in this playoff game today, it's about even, because the line is showing you that the Texans are still better. The line is showing you between 4 and 5, the Texans are still better. If you want this winner, pay me on my website. Let's get over to Saturday night with the Green Bay Packers at home. Will now, for the 3rd time this year, play the Minnesota Vikings. And Adrian Peterson has shredded this Packer defense, which is much, much, much better. Much better, especially with Clay Matthews, than it was last year or in the past. It's about as good as their Super Bowl defense that they won the Super Bowl with. Aaron Rodgers, what can you say? The best ever. Not only does the best on the field, but off the field, the guy's the funniest guy ever on these commercials. I mean, give me a fucking break. The guy is like, he's amazing. I can't wait until he retires and just does comedy, because he's that fucking good. He legit is that good. Really, I love him. Now, Peterson, 200 and change, both games, 190 in Green Bay, then 230 last week, whatever it was. They're not stopping him. They're never stopping him. So again, here's the question you got to ask. Can Christian Ponder step up to this moment? That's the only question we have, because if Ponder plays an amazing game, they go into Green Bay and win. There's not a doubt about it. It's not a doubt about it. Because Minnesota is riding higher. Right now, they got the momentum. Right now, Frazier has his team playing amazing. They're not better than the Packers, but if Ponder has a big game, they can go into Green Bay and beat them. Odds are saying no. Odds are saying the Packers are going to smash them, and they probably will. But again, you want this winner, it's on my website at stewfeiner.com. Now tomorrow, Baltimore Ravens play the Indianapolis Colts. And you have 2 things going on here. 2 amazing spiritual things. Ray Lewis's last game and the momentum of that game will be epic. No 2 ways about it. Epic. And again, then you have Andrew Luck on the road. Rookie quarterback on the road in a playoff game. Ooh, that's bad. Traditionally, that's a horror show. Doesn't matter whether it's John Elway, Joe Montana, Joe Namath. Doesn't matter. Bad spot. Bad spot. Unless, of course, you're Mark Sanchez and Joe Flacco, where you win every playoff game on the road. But traditionally, before that, it's a reason that Flacco and Sanchez have the 2 most road victories ever. Ever. Think about that. Ever. Because it's that hard to win on the road, except until Sanchez and Flacco came. Then all of a sudden they went on the road at will. But up to that point, Andrew Luck's spot here is really bad. And then you put in Pagano's cancer situation, where Chuck came back from cancer. And the only person who gives a better speech than Ray Lewis is Pagano. So what's going to happen in this game? Emotionally filled NFL playoff game. My money, there's no way Ravens are losing the game. In any lifetime, no matter what. I don't give a fuck. If God comes down and gives the entire Raven team cancer, they'll win by a point. That's how I look at the game. But will they cover that number? That's the key. Because the Ravens laying 3-1 is stealing. But again, who's going to win that game? Very interesting. Very, very interesting. And then you go to the best card this week, where you go to the only road favorite, which is the Seattle Seahawks. And God, what can you say about that team? What can you say about what they've done? Now, a couple of years ago, Seattle humiliated the New Orleans Saints. Remember, the Saints were like a 6-point underdog. They won the Super Bowl. They went to Seattle. Marshawn Lynch ran over that fucking team like they didn't exist. And it was an amazing victory for the Seahawks. So you showed there that obviously they had the head coach in the right spot. He had the skill set. Then they went on the road, Seattle, and played really well against the Bears and lost. They covered, but they lost, okay? So now, Seattle travels on the road into Washington. Now, it's really weird where the division champ of the East, toughest division in football, probably the East, right? They are not a favorite. They are a 3-point underdog. Now, home underdogs in this wild card round has been like stealing money. Home underdogs in the playoffs are stealing money. Road favorites are also very good. But can Russell Wilson, as a rookie, on the road, cover a number? Very tough. That's the toughest game on the card. That really is the enigma. That's the toughest game. You want this winner, it's on my website right now. On the free pick phone, obviously, college basketball's here. And we have over 90 college basketball games. I'll give you 5-0 today. 5-0 today in college basketball on the free pick phone, 800-982-2211, 800-982-2211. My NFL game of the year will be given out only directly on my private cell live, not via text, not via email, not via anybody but my fucking voice. So if you're not getting it from me, you're not getting it, and you haven't paid for it. So if you're wondering why you're not getting it, and you haven't paid for it, you haven't paid for it, and you're not getting it. That's on my private cell. 516-698-8870, 516-698-8870. On the video blog, we're going to discuss how amazing NFL football in the playoffs really is. On the video blog, we discuss this. I love you. God bless you. Fuck off. Bye.